The moment he says, and I did ask him, who's Major-General Khan? And he said, is this other, but he knew him. He explained to me, I did not know him that time. And furthermore said, yeah, it seems like Kumalo and Kwanazi, they want to get rid of him. That's when immediately, because the recording is there, and then we were able to perform this whole thing. Then I realized that there are factions, and this is the unit which was referred to.
Imagine you're a cop. You just made the drug bust of your lifetime. A massive shipment of cocaine intercepted, the driver's in handcuff, you're waiting for backup. But when your commanding officer arrives, he lets the cartel walk free and puts you in handcuff instead. Welcome back to Rules and Rulers.
However, yesterday after my testimony, I received a number of calls warning me that the seniors are not happy with my testimony. One of my members informed me that there is a plan to disclose my stay at Mr. Matlala's house as a way of discrediting me. I considered the warning important and deemed it a threat to shut me up and or discredit me. I therefore thought it important to bring this issue to the Commission's attention and to disclose fully what happened during the time I resided at Mr. Matlala's house. I maintain that I'm committed to cooperating with the Commission and doing so honestly. I hope that the Commission considers this in that light.
And good luck to Bafana Bafana in the game that they're going to be playing tonight with Mexico. All we are saying is that we are with you, Amandla. All the best with your game. If you thought the Madlanga Commission of Inquiry couldn't get any darker, you need to hear what just happened on the June 9th. An anonymous former Scorpion investigator known as Witness I took the stand and blew the lead off the criminal underworld operation right inside South African police force. Let's break down exactly what was said.
I have never gone to KZN regarding the General Khan's matter. I have also never met Major General Khan, as I never liked him since the Aeroton scene.
To protect their identity, this witness identified under the pseudonym, but Witness I is no Rocky. We are talking about a veteran of the SANEB Drug Enforcement Unit and the legendary now disbanded Scorpion. They know the player and they know the game. Until now, the Commission has heard about Matlala strictly as a convicted criminal, but Witness I flipped the script. Matlala isn't just a criminal, he's an active police informant. He was feeding the Tactical Operation Management Section crucial tip of information. But here is where it gets twisted. Allegations resurfaced that Matlala was weaponizing the police. He was allegedly using his cops to take out his rivals. Witness I even noticed that Matlala pointed the finger at a suspect operating under the alias John Wick, a shadowy figure targeting gang members in Memolodi. The crazy part is that Matlala himself was previously suspect of being the exact same John Wick.
Say because he was presented and the picture of the presentation shows Vusi Matlala's picture. Doesn't show, there's no other John Wick. John Wick is Vusi Musket Matlala.
So he knew of or
he
about
knew
him.
of the man, yes.
Thank you, Mr. Shaskas.
Mokotsi believes that you are John Wick and everybody else there believes you are a John Wick in Mamelodi, that you have been killing people in Mamelodi.
Yes, I heard that.
But what, are you John Wick?
No, I'm not.
Do you kill people?
No.
Have you ever been accused of murder before?
No, never.
But the informants playing both sides is just the appetizer. The real corruption reaches much greater. Enters Bram Mokgotsi, a controversial businessman and alleged political fixer. Witness I testified that in 2025, Matlala set up a meeting between the investigator and Mokgotsi. The purpose of this meeting was the damage control for a high-ranking officer, Crime Intelligence Major-General Feroz Khan. Khan was drowning in a major cocaine scandal, and Mokgotsi needed it to disappear. Witness I testified that they were given a very clear, very illegal offer. Help clear General Khan's name, and in return, a promotion and a bag. In the underworld, we all know that a bag means cold, hard cash.
The CI members said they needed to fix things. meaning me making a statement clearing Major-General Khan at the disciplinary hearing in respect of the drug bust at Aeroton. I refused and told him I cannot change my statement as that will amount to perjury and I could be charged on that. I asked why I should do that and for what purpose. The CI guy said that I will get a bag and they will facilitate for me to get a promotion at work if I help Major-General Khan. I explained that I will fight for my promotion as I already did by lodging a grievance for promotional post for which I had already been interviewed. I then informed them that they should bring the bag as suggested as a means of entrapping them.
Which brings me back to the unbelievable scenario from the beginning of this video, the Aeroton cocaine bust. Witness I gave a chilling account of exactly what General Feroz Khan was allegedly did at that crime scene. When Khan arrived at the massive seizure, he didn't introduce himself to the officers on duty. He completely hijacked the operation. The responding officers had already detained the truck driver transporting the cocaine. According to the testimony, Khan ordered that the cartel driver be immediately released and the cop who actually found the drugs. Khan then ordered them to be detained. Witness I testified that Khan's actions were just incompetence. They were a calculated, deliberate sabotage designed to protect the truck driver, secure the vehicle, and obscure millions in illicit cargo from ever being processed properly.
I'm saying that you say those things ought to have been done by General Kadwa, yet you indict him for having been briefed by Major General Khan and then assigning people to deal with that investigation.
No, Commissioner. The thing is, General Khan came to the scene and took over the scene and gave instructions. As a crime intelligence general, to start with, he was not supposed to be on scene. That's why I'm saying those things were supposed to be done by General Kadwa, who heads investigation unit.
All right. The evidence that has been put before this commission is actually that the arrests were all made by Colonel Sebola now, who was then a captain. So Major General Khan didn't arrest anyone.
But he gave instructions.
He gave instructions to who?
He was speaking aloud. I don't know to whom specifically he was instructing.
But if you think Major-General Khan was just acting alone at the Aeroton bust, you are missing the bigger picture. Why would a high-ranking cop feel so untouchable? Because according to the whispers in the corridors of power, Khan was a major player in a massive high-stake political proxy war inside the South African services. Conflict insiders are calling it the Zulu War.
My belief was that perhaps he's amongst the people that are talking about the Zulu War. Because although Sbia being the Zulu, but is not necessarily from KZN. It is that which I thought politically between the two heads, a head and a former head of this institution.
The Honorable Minister saying to you, you are caught in the Zulu War. What did you understand him to mean by that?
I just understood the part when he said, I'm caught up between a fight. But when he mentioned the word Zulu War, I do not understand what was he trying to say by that.
This wasn't just about drugs. It was a battle for an absolute control of the police force, splitting factions aligned with Bheki Cele against those backing Senzo Mchunu. Khan allegedly despised Bheki Cele. The hostility was so deep that Khan reportedly schemed to use the EFF as a political battering ram to bring Bheki Cele down. He wanted Cele out of the picture by any means necessary. But when Senzo Mchunu came into power, that was a different story. Khan was allegedly quick to congratulate Mchunu on the surface. You might think that he was playing nice with the new boss, but we dig a little deeper. The terrifying motive starts to reveal itself.
Just in terms of General Khan, Minister Mchunu told me just after he had become the minister, he said to me that General Khan was one of the first people to congratulate him on his appointment as the Minister of Police, even before it was announced. So he allegedly had a meeting with the president, and when he walked out, General Khan was waiting outside and he congratulated him already. We don't need to confirm whether that is the case or not. That is what Minister Mchunu told me. What I would like to know is would this indicate how far does General Khan's reach go? Because for an allegation to be made that he would know something like this, it obviously is very concerning.
That is what Minister Mchunu told you.
Yeah.
What General Khumalo told me is that General Khan and the suspended Inspector General of Intelligence had gone to see the acting Minister of Police before he was even appointed as a minister, and gave him documents that talks about crime intelligence and so forth against Khumalo and the team. So this is an indication of the influence and the access that General Khan has in politicians.
Explosive allegations suggest that this criminal network was exerting heavy political pressure on Senzo Mchunu. The ultimate demand is that you have to disband the PKTT, the specialized task team that acts as a major thorn on the side of the organized crime. Now tied on the side of the organized crime, we know that Senzo Mchunu has been accused of working for the cartel members. And more than anything, this is the perfect example of political interference in the work of the police, because Khan is one of the big role players to bring politics into the police and cause this separation of you take this side and you take this side. And the fact that all these people that are close with Khan, most of them, they are either involved in substances, they are police informants. We know that Brambokos is a police informant. For Sumuzi Ketmatala, now we are finding out that he's a police informant. And also the man that was arrested for the precious metals that were found in the airport was also somehow, the excuse that was used is that this man is a police informant. All I can tell you is that we see a pattern. We see the same thing that is being done, that we allow the cartel members to capture the police while the police capture the politicians, which then allows what we call the political interference.
The distinct impression that I get is that you wanted to use the inquiry you were already involved in as a foothold for you to go to Aeroton, and getting to Aeroton, then leapfrogging everyone else who was there to then say, because I already have an inquiry, I'm not even suggesting that would have entitled you to take charge of the crime scene, but for you to then say, because I already have an inquiry that is related to what is happening here, I should take charge of the crime scene. That is what you wanted to do. That's the distinct impression I have. And yet it's clear from the facts that what you were investigating already had nothing to do whatsoever with with the drug bust at Aeroton. It had nothing to do whatsoever. You may have gotten information from the same source, but that doesn't make the two the same. Your comment?
No comment, Commissioner.
Do you accept what I say? Do you accept what I'm suggesting to you?
Pardon, Commissioner?
Do you accept what I am suggesting to you?
I hear that, Commissioner.
Do you accept it?
Yes, Commissioner.
Thank you.
Now tied all together, we have a highly effective anti-crime unit, the cartel that the cartel wants to destroy. You have a new police minister facing immense pressure from the Big Five cartel to dismantle the exact unit. And you have a Major-General Khan, the same cop accused of protecting cartel and a drug shipment at Aeroton, celebrating Senzo Mchunu's rise while actively plotting against Bheki. Khan wasn't just a rogue cop taking a bribe. He was allegedly part of a coordinated top-down strategy to defang the South African police services, eliminating specialized task teams and leave the doors wide open for a cartel to run the country.
I had the comfort of handing over to Minister Mchunu. I think we spent about 2 hours at Bheki. As I left the office, I said, I'm a phone away. This could be a difficult environment. I must say, that environment is difficult and energy sapping to be Minister of Police.
Energy sapping?
Yeah, no doubt about it. It's energy sapping. It's one of the most difficult jobs to be Minister of Police. So I said, you pick up and you talk. Well, that did not happen. I don't think I've ever received a call.
But just when you thought you have this whole figured out, just when you think Witness I is the lone hero, risking everything to expose this massive corrupt web, the evidence leaders step up for a cross-examination and they drop a bombshell that completely changes the whole entire narrative. How close was Witness I really to Vusumuzi Matala? Remember, Matala is an informant accusing of weaponizing police to assassinate his rivals. He's the guy setting up meetings with political fixers and passing bags of cash. During the grueling cross-examination, the defense pulled the curtains back on their relationship. It turned out Witness I wasn't just talking about phone calls or meeting Matala in dark alleys. Let that sink in for a second. The veteran investigator, the star whistleblower, exposing the criminal rot inside the South African police services, was sleeping under the roof of the exact same informant running the underworld.
I only found out during the course of my stay that the property belonged to Mr. Madlanga. At the time, this did not concern me because I knew Mr. Madlanga as a businessman. During my stay, I did not meet or talk to Mr. Madlanga.
It completely blurs the line between the cops and criminals. It begs the ultimate question: is Witness I truly a whistleblower or trying to clean up the force? Or is it just a falling out amongst thieves? When the good guys are living in the bad guy's house, does anyone in the story actually have clean hands? One of the other bizarre things about Witness I is that, if you remember, guys, from Bramukhotzi's testimony at the Madlanga Commission, he said he met Witness I through Vusumuzi Matala. Matala is the one that introduced Witness I to them, and his task was for him to assist with the investigations, the disciplinary proceedings against Khan, and said that Khumalo as well as Mkhwanazi were in cahoots to take out Khan because of this battle of the factions, as I've told you, the Zulu War and the police factions that are going on. That is why I kept on emphasizing in this video that we are talking about the issue of political interference, the factions in the police and the political factions, which also includes that Zulu War between Bheki and Senzo Mchunu, plus the division of Khan and Sibia, while Khumalo, Masembula and Mkhwanazi are on the other side. So this guy was supposed to provide information that even their conversation was even recorded, if you guys remember that testimony by Bramukhotzi. But now, Witness I comes and does not really clarify.
It was facilitated by Mr. Vusi Matlala through Warrant Officer Faleni Zungu, now Captain. Captain Zungu called me and said there are people who want to consult with you in respect of a matter I'm a witness to involving General Khan. I asked who the people are, which he did not disclose, and where can I find them. Captain Zungu said they are at U10 Hotel in Sandton as we speak, and I can find them there.
Witness I, this Captain Zungu, is he a member of the DPCI?
Then he was a member of DPCI.
I don't know who is lying between Bramukhotzi and Witness I. I don't know if they are both lying, but there's just a lot of dishonesty from both of them. I don't know if in this context of this particular story, whether Witness I or Bramukhotzi are telling the truth, but what we know for sure is that something is amiss.
this officer who was referred to you by Mr. Matlala
Yes.
told you that he was aware of a plot by Generals Kumalo and Mkonazi to get rid of General Khan.
That's correct, Commissioner.
And that, as I understand it, maybe I'm getting ahead of myself, but the plot involves getting this officer to give false evidence against General Khan.
That's correct. He was one of the witnesses of an incident that occurred some years back, and he was called to KZN as part of preparations for the hearing. They did give him how the whole plot is to unfold and how he should implicate General Khan.
Cartel tactics, bags of cash, political proxy wars, a whistleblower who might be just as compromised as the people they are exposing. The Madlanga Commission isn't just uncovering a few bad apples, it's exposing the entire orchard that's rotten to the core. What do you think is the real truth here? Is Witness I a credible source, or is there a deep, dark agenda at play? Drop your thoughts in the comment section below. I want to hear your theories. If you want to stay up to date with the raw facts on the most important hearings and rules governing our society, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you don't miss our next breakdown. Stay vigilant and I'll see you on my next one. Bye.